I'm going to try to say this pretty fast. It's a smear campaign that's going on, and it's been going on for a while now. And my president made it to be president. And when Biden was in office, we made fun of Biden, but we did not lie. Yes, we made fun of Biden, and we agreed with everybody, not just Republicans, of what was wrong with what Biden was doing with our country, the whole border crisis, and, the Green Deal and different things that were costing us, and the economy, shrinking, and, the overtaxation and all the different things, even things that we really don't have to worry about locally, like, the kind of money that was being sent overseas, money invested in, the battle between Israel and Hamas and Ukraine and Russia and all like that. We made fun of Biden. Yes, we did. But we didn't lie. We didn't lie. And any time that we posted anything about Joe Biden, and you can go to my channel and you can look at, things that I recorded, things that Brandon Tatum recorded, the Hodge twins recorded, Candace Owens, Anthony Brian Logan. I have some of those recordings on my channel. We have Biden talking and letting us know the stupid things that he was doing that turned out to be stupid and turned out to be wrong. Now you're running a smear campaign against Donald Trump, and it is a smear campaign because he hasn't been in office long enough so far to do anything wrong. It's been a little bit over a month. He's been in office, and already, there's this guy named Brian something that's constantly, I don't know how he got on my page because I didn't subscribe to him, but now he's covering up a lot of the news that I should be getting from my favorite people like Brandon Tatum and Candace Owens and Anthony Brian Logan and the Hodge twins and all like that. He's covering up a lot of Republican news that I want to hear. He's getting in there and he's saying stuff. He's got no proof of what he's talking about. And you don't, and he'll say, he'll put a picture of Elon with his head down in the picture, wherever you got the picture from. It could be AI, for all I know. The picture with Elon with his head down. Oh, bad news for Tesla. Okay. Bad news for Duquesne Light. Big freaking deal. What's that got to do with tea in China? Okay. But he'll put that crap on there, and then where's Elon? He'll show the video. There's nothing where Elon said that this was bad news for Tesla. It's all a smear campaign. Same thing with Trump. You'll put something on there about Trump. Show the footage. There's no footage. There's some footage of Trump saying something around that, but he's not saying what he's saying. And Trump's not got his hand in his head in his hand, and he's like all down and all like this. No, Trump's being very positive about what he's doing and where he's about to go. There's no news that this happened or that happened. Then he shows you interviews of people on there who I've never seen before, and he's interviewing them locally, somewhere nearby or something. And these people are not in the White House. These people are not in any high level of politics or anything. They're just people, and he's interviewing them like they're somebody special, and they're sitting there looking at him like, I don't understand your question, but yeah, okay, no. It's not just because you're a Democrat. Show me the evidence. Show me the receipts. It's not true. You're just saying because you don't like Donald Trump. And the thing about not liking Donald Trump is we've reached a time in America where we want to be something else instead of America. I can understand if you want to make sure that slavery and that attitude never happens again. I totally agree. But other than slavery, what do white people do wrong? What are they doing wrong? What are they doing that's wrong? Other than slavery, which is over. What are they doing? Nothing. They're not doing anything wrong. So stop the white people hating on white people calling white people racist. Stop it. We ain't in slavery no more. You got billionaire black people out there. There's just as many black billionaires as there are white billionaires. Stop it. Stop lying and saying, oh, these white people racist. How your little white trash trailer behind know? How do you know? You don't know that. I get sick of hearing that. White people calling white people racist. Kiss my, oh, it just makes me mad, you know. Any white person that calls another white person a racist, you know what? I grew up around white people that had racist wives and racist husbands and racist sons or daughters or fathers and mothers or uncles or aunts or grandmothers or granddads, whatever. And you know what they did? I'm going to have to ask you to leave the room. Why? Because we got company. We got Brother D here. You need to leave the room. They didn't call them racist. Because outside of me, without my presence being there, they're not racist. But because I'm there, they think that, oh, they got something to gain by like talking down to me or talking about me like I'm not in the room. Or they think they have something to gain, or they have some fear or something, so they feel they have something to gain by acting jive to me, where the other people in the room don't fear. That's just like, you know, back in the day coming up as a child, you know, the kid would come and say things and do things, shove me, push me, whatever, you know, because he thought everybody was like him. If everybody was like him, I'd be dead. So stop lying. If everybody was like him, I would be dead. Everybody's not like him. Okay? Everybody's not like him. That's why I'm here today. As many times I had some white dude who grew up in a trailer park type of situation, some kind of white ghetto or something, okay, gonna push me, shove me, challenge me to some martial art fight or whatever. Not to mention he got his butt kicked, but not only did he get his butt kicked, if he did get a hit in, he got jumped by who? Not by black folks, because when the black folks here, he got jumped by the same white people he was showing his stupid behind in front of. Because they know if I felt that they were racist, I'd have known they was racist. And I wouldn't be there if I didn't trust them. Okay, but I've never seen, no one's ever came to me, if I said to someone that was a good friend of mine, it looked like you got racist friends, dude. I don't know if I call him that. But you can call him that. Yeah, he might be racist, but don't worry about it because we're not, you know, I had a friend, a good friend of mine, and a dude accused me of doing drugs, and he knew that when he accused me of doing drugs, this dude that we were taking downtown Pittsburgh to, he just got out of jail, and me and my other white friend that I've been friends with for years, we're taking this cat downtown Pittsburgh. I'm like, where do you get this cat from? Okay, we're taking this cat downtown Pittsburgh to get his stuff. His, you know, he just got out of prison, so we're taking him down there to get his papers and that, so he can go get a job and all this stuff. He gonna get in the back seat of my car talking this stuff about, oh, what's that? You know, I'm puffing my inhaler because I'm asthmatic. Okay, he gonna call my asthma medication drugs and all this stuff. We left him at the courthouse. And I told my friend, I says, where'd you get this guy from? He says, I don't know, man, but he's an embarrassment. He didn't embarrass me today. I didn't know he was going to say that kind of stuff. I'm sorry. Let's just go. And I'm like, what, we going to leave him here? I just don't want to see the guy no more. We're going to take this guy home, and we're not going to see him again. So, no, he wanted to leave him there. So, my friend wanted to leave his friend there, so we left him there. We left him stranded downtown Pittsburgh. He's like, hey, he's going in there to, you know, clear his name. He can clear his name and get a taxi, okay? So we left and we went home, and my buddy called me a couple days later. He said, yeah, what's his name wants to apologize for acting like a little racist. I'm not going to say what he said. Acting like a racist cunt, because that's what he said. And acting, acting like he knows something about the streets when he don't know enough. He's been in prison too long to know anything about the streets. The only streets he knows is prison. Okay? He says he called to tell me that he's sorry. He didn't mean to put you on the spot like that. He didn't mean to say them kind of things. You see how I handled that? I says, yeah, I seen you did, because I figure after leaving him downtown, he'd be looking for the two of us to shoot us up or something, But my point in saying all that is that white people cannot call white people racist. So white people calling Trump racist, calling Elon that, even calling Biden racist. Like, even when white people were calling Biden racist, I was like, how do you know that? Okay? Because if someone's really racist, there's nothing you can do about that. Okay? There's nothing you can do about that. I used to go to a church where, and I thought they were being racist, but they thought that they were so non-black in this area that they wouldn't let me serve them. I got with the ladies of the church and I was serving. I put on white gloves and I was serving food and all like that. And they said, they want you to go sit down. They want you to go eat. They want you to go in the other room and eat with the rest of the Bible study people and all that kind of stuff. And we had our own Bible study group, and I was the only one black in it, but they were like, go there with your own people. Okay? And so the people that only were there during the night services were in one room. The people that were there, the pastor's family and all like that. And I know the pastor wasn't racist, but his family, they never had black people around them. So they see me going around there as the only black person serving. And there was an Asian girl that was married to one of the white men and there was a white lady serving. There was two white ladies serving, and an Asian girl that was married to one of the white folks that live in the area to go to that church. And she was also serving, but I was serving. They didn't want me to serve anymore. They felt that a couple things. I believe, one, because I'm the only guy that was serving. Number two, I found out later, someone told me they wanted you to stop serving because they felt that was racist on their part to make you serve. I'm thinking, what about the Asian girl? But they said, well, you as a black man, they don't see that right for you to be serving all these white people, being you're a minority, because there ain't nobody here but you. And so, and it wasn't everybody. It was just the main people, the pastor's daughter, mainly his daughter. I think his daughter and her husband that were whispering, make that boy put that plate down and go sit down and eat with everybody else. And, so, you can call white people racist. You don't know that. You don't know that. You don't know what you're talking about. White people cannot call white people racist unless they come right out and say the kind of stuff that black people say when they talk about white people. Like they say, I don't like white people. Okay, well, there you go. I mean, you said it. I mean, you say white people, everything gonna be all white, and they taking us back to Jim Crow. Well, yeah, okay, you sound like you might be racist. You talking about Jim Crow, you talking about slavery, you playing the race card. Yeah, you sound like you racist. Because, again, you don't know what you're talking about. You shouldn't say that. And people have been saying anything and everything about Donald Trump. I mean, show me one thing good about the man. And you know what? Even if I wasn't a Republican, I would still feel like, and I would still feel like this country is in bad shape. Not because of Trump, not even because of Biden and Obama and everybody Democrat, but that's been Democrat my time. But about the way we smear people, this smear campaign. The man won the presidency. Let him run the country for 4 years. If it bothers you that bad, That's why you vote. You vote. The next president will definitely be a Democrat. A Democrat is up for the next presidency. And I agree with Trump. It might be the end of the world the next time a Democrat gets in office, especially if they're holding on to the same agenda. And people do not understand. And it's not just the Democrats, it's above the head of the Democrats. But they're trying to take this country. Who is they? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know who is running things behind the president. Who's the one that never shows his face on camera behind the president, that the president dare not mention his name or show his face or her face? Okay? That person, that guy, that woman, they're there. They exist. Ain't no way possible that Biden, Harris, Trump, Vance, or any of them, Obama, Michelle, Clinton, none of them are just doing all this stuff on their own. Now Trump lets them know this is what his plan is. Rap sheet that long. He doesn't make it up as he go along. Rap sheet that long. Goes in. He says, this is what I plan to do. If I'm going to go in there, this is what I plan to do. Now, I do believe if the agenda had worked without Democrats turning against Biden, I believe, and a Democrat said this in one of these smear campaigns. The only thing they said out of the smear campaign that was true. They said, how'd they put it? They said, they believe, and I believe, I agree with them, that if the Democrats had not turned against Biden, and Biden didn't go into hiding and let Harris take over, and Biden tried to fix anything that they actually wanted to impeach him about, or he tried to fix anything that everybody was getting together fussing and fighting about, if he had tried to fix anything, just even one of them things that he screwed up on, there would be no Donald Trump. Because they would have tried to, even the people that are behind this, behind all of it, whoever they are, they would have said, we're going to let the Democrats, go their way, and have their way. If he's going to actually go and maybe start working on the wall, pretend that he's going to work on the wall and build some things to at least pretend that he's trying to do something about the crisis at the border, or at least pretend he's trying to help the economy. Show us some lower gas prices, or show us something that shows you're trying to care about the economy and not just your agenda. I guarantee you Trump probably wouldn't have made it in the office. But it's funny to me how the smear campaign was going on against Trump. In every room I walk in where we talk about politics, whether it be on the job, in church, or wherever I'm at, if I open up my mouth, everybody else in that room is a Democrat. And I'm the only Republican in there, and I'm definitely the only person in there that supports Trump. And you get somebody that's a Republican that don't support Trump, it's like, he was only a Republican last time. But he don't, or 2 or 4 or 5, 10 years ago, he don't know what he want to be now. He don't know what he going to vote this year. Okay? So, these people aren't sure of themselves, but yet they want to smear. They want to talk about, Trump's crazy. How's he crazy? How's he crazy when you don't know if you agree or disagree? You said you don't know. So how you going to sit there and say, well, Trump's crazy? How you know? You just said you don't know. Either you know or you don't know. You just said you don't know. Either you know or you don't know. Which is it? It's a smear campaign, folks. people really don't understand Trump's math. But wasn't Biden using your math when he screwed our country up the 4 years he was in office? Okay. Again, we made fun of Biden, and they said things about Biden like, you know, and I'm thinking, you can be the president in a wheelchair if you know what you're doing. You don't need to go down the steps and fall, or go up the steps and fall, or fall asleep, or go lock yourself in the basement, or fall off your bike, or anything. You don't need to run fast across the lawn. You don't need to be perfect with your words. You can have somebody else speak for you. I think Trump should have somebody speak for him. I think Trump should let Vance speak for him. Vance is a good speaker. But some things that Trump says, I think he should say them to somebody else and let them translate for him so it doesn't sound so uncharted. And let somebody else say it for him. He just stick to being president. But he doesn't need to go all these interviews and let people, you know, twist his words and all that stuff. Act like they don't know what he means. Well, you know what I meant, and you do know what he means. Okay? But you're going to twist his words. And everybody, even the best of them, are paid to smear Trump. Every news program is paid to smear Trump. There may be a couple out there that are on the side of the Republicans and they don't care. Even if Trump do something wrong, they're going to go with it because they're all about the Republicans and not so much about what's right or wrong. But most of them, even on the Republican side, if they interview Trump, they always go after him. I watched an interview the other day, and this woman had Trump on trial, and I'm thinking, let me in that room. Like, where's this place at? Take me down there, knock on the door, let me go in there and ask this woman one question. Are you a judge or a reporter, lady? Because all y'all do is judge this man. Well, you said this, but... Well, hold up. Who are you? You ain't Judge Judy? Yeah, but Mr. Trump... But Mr. Trump, wouldn't that be... That, hold up. You are a reporter. Your job is to ask questions. Scribble. Okay? And that's it. Your job is not to ask a question with a question. Or ask a question with an answer. Or give an answer with an answer. Or give an answer with a question. No. All these reporters get to step up and be judges because somebody like Trump is in office now. I don't understand that. Please, somebody help me understand. We didn't talk to Biden like that. You didn't talk to Biden and Harris like that. You didn't talk to Obama like that. Where's your respect? Even if I wasn't a Republican, I would really, and a lot of people are. They're looking at Trump and saying, we Trump now because just the way people talk to him. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like, and we Christians know this, it's kind of like Jesus. You know, it's kind of like the Pharisees used to talk to Jesus in a way like, who the F you think you are? You know what I mean? And I mean, Jesus looked at them like, who the F you think you are? I'm a Jew. Don't talk to me like I don't know. Like my mom and dad wasn't Joseph and Mary. Who you think you talking to? Like that. But then again, Jesus did admit the dignitaries that were higher and above every religion. He mentioned God in his holy, righteous, judgmental kingdom. And he mentioned himself about what was about to happen to him, what's really going to happen, and what it meant for all of them. And they wanted to stone him and kill him because he brought down, and if you'd have to be a Christian to understand this, you'd have to be a Bible reader and a Bible understander to understand this. He brought him down verbally before he brought him down politically. He brought them down because they had been lying for years and getting away with it to the people. And they lied about, you'd have to be into the Bible to understand, but they lied about everything. Just like we have lied about everything in the presidency before Trump. Trump knew this before he ever became president. He knew about Hillary. He knew because he was funding things. He was funding things in politics. When you borrow money off somebody, they want to know what you want to borrow this money for. Trump knew what he was funding, and that is why, and other billionaires, millionaires, okay, he knew what he's funding. And now he wants to go in there and condemn what he funded, because he shouldn't have funded it. And he realized that the agenda is bigger than politics. It is. The Democratic Party is being used as a vehicle to do damage to our country like no time other in history. And it's not getting to your top floor. You're not getting this. This is why someone like Trump comes in and tries to blow the whistle. And this is why the whistleblower in the White House, the Biden-Harris movement did so bad. That's the reason why they allowed Trump to come in for a second term. And many people prophesied this because that's how bad y'all did. That's how bad they did. That we had to bring in the muscle. We had to bring in somebody that don't care about your feelings. Somebody that don't care about, regulations and policies that are made up in seconds instead of in the Constitution or in the Bill of Rights or any of that. Y'all making this up as you go along. He don't care. If it ain't a bill, if it ain't in the Constitution, if it ain't documented with a stamp on it, Trump don't care. He's going to go against it. He's going to write up executive orders against it. Okay? And I don't blame him. Okay? So I'm going to stop there. I could talk about this for at least an hour and a half, but I'm going to stop there. It's a smear campaign, folks. And I don't care where you stand with or against Trump. It's a smear campaign. And I just don't listen to him anymore. The man's in office. And I'm just deleting people from my page that just show up on there. I watch one video. I didn't subscribe to the person. I just want to see what he's talking about. And they put him on my page. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I don't want to see his garbage. He never showed one thread of evidence for what he's saying. He's just smearing Elon. And he's smearing Trump. Especially Elon. Do you realize they do it to Christians too? Every billionaire, millionaire in this country is under scrutiny. Why? Because everybody ain't a millionaire or a billionaire. It's envy, it's jealousy, it's trying to come in the back door and use some other kind of method to control rich people. That's what this is all about. And that is part of the smear campaign as well. Trump is standing up against the agenda. It ain't even the Democratic Party, it's the agenda. Because everybody that's a Democrat don't think like Biden. Don't think like Obama either. Didn't think like the Clintons either. But everybody that's a Democrat is not a part of this smear campaign. So, it is what it is. And I just delete people who don't show evidence. There are some things I'm concerned about as a Republican, but I understand that I was concerned about them with Biden too, even more. And no one impeached him. No one No one told him to step down. No one, they complained, but they didn't smear him. Yeah, I mean, we laughed at him. We made jokes about him. What is it, the Five, that show? That's my favorite show to look, and look at, and them talking about Biden. But other than that, I respected him as the president. Even though I'm a Republican, I respected Biden as the president when he was president. And if I had met him in person, I'd have shook his hand. But no, I'm not interested in coming to the White House. I'm not interested in... I might be interested in giving you some Dayquil with caffeine in it, and having you sip that for a while, and then asking you, where the heck is your head? But other than that, I didn't disrespect Biden in any way. But this smear campaign against Trump is just brutal, and I just feel like, shut up. Let the man have his 4 years. I mean, you allow Biden to wreck this country like ransacking a freaking $1 billion house. He just ripped it and burned it up. But you can't let this man, 2 months in, you can't let this man decide what he wants to do. You're just smearing him before he even gets his foot really in the door. I mean, bite me, man. It's just crazy. I wish people would shut up and let the man do his job. Okay? Because he's not only doing the job for me, he's doing it for all y'all too that disagree with him. Just like when Biden was in office. I can't stop him from what he's doing. He's the president. So I got to live with it for 4 years. Same thing for you. You think you don't have to live with Trump for 4 years. Leave the freaking country then. Leave the country. I had to live with Biden. And what I'm going through right now, I'm waiting for what Trump is doing to come and deliver me. Because what I'm going through right now is the aftermath of Biden. I'm out.